Hey guys, this is Johnny Crimson 2000 here for part 4 of Let's Play Super Mario Brothers, the last part. And here we go with World 8-1. World 8 is the last world in this game. We'll save for a special little mode, I guess, that you get at the end of the game, which I'll be showing off briefly, not the whole thing. And here, as you can tell, World 8-1 is another one of those flat levels. It's extremely flat. As I've said before, the idea is that you use the Koopa Troopa shells to take care of most of the enemies here. But you still gotta be careful, because remember, his best attack is Karma, so you gotta watch out for that it doesn't bounce back and hit you. And you see here like a bunch of these small little gaps, and remember what I said before, you can clear that if you run really fast. But you have to have a good running start. You know, you can't just stand next to it and like start running really fast hoping to clear it. Like to run right past him, you probably won't make it. And here is a big jump toward a small, narrow ledge, I guess, piece of land. I always hate those. And then they put these, like, oh god. And I remember like the first time, or rather, like I guess throughout my entire time playing this game, I've gotten so good at World 8. It's not even funny. And this world, if you're playing for the first time, is probably going to be the world that you're going to be replaying the most, because it is, I don't know if there's like a sudden spike up. And look at this, look at how many enemies they had on the preview screen. Like, you think that's enough? You think we can get the Shy Guys in there too, even though they're not supposed to? And I died. Oh wow. By the way, I hate this level. I hate World 8-2. I remember the first time I played through this, I got stuck on this level like so many times. So you'll see me like doing things that I just simply remembered to do, like that little trick right there where you just stand in that crevice, like he won't hit you. That Koopa Paratroopa. Anyways, here you want to jump up, get the free man, or the life up, the 1-up, but you have to chase after it. If it goes off screen, either if the 1-up goes ahead of you, or if you run past it, so it's like behind you, it will disappear. So you kind of have to slow down and speed up, which can be hard because you know you do have like holes in the middle, like gaps on the floor, on the ground, and you also have to worry about the Koopa Paratroopa. And here are a bunch of bullet bills. You know, they're Jesus, man. They're like I think if Bowser put this many enemies in all the levels, this game would be a lot harder, really. And you know, the clouds are still back there, like yay, murder. And that's a very tricky like jump to do. That one that I just did right now. You have to master that. You know, the ability of running through small platforms, or not small platforms, but being able to get used to running, having like those small gaps on the floor, because that's the only way you're gonna make that jump. If you stand on the right piece of floor, that right ledge, and you try to jump, you won't make it. You need to have the momentum to go forward in order to do that. And the only way you can do that, in order to get enough momentum to jump and clear that gap, you have to start on the little ledge on the left and get a running start there, have enough running start to clear the little gap that's in between the first ledge and the second ledge, and then jump. So it can be a bit tricky. So here we go, World 8-3, and here I pause and I jump cut. Just a little piece of advice: if you're thinking of going into Let's Plays and you're recording, try not to drink any fluids. That's all I'm gonna say. And anyway, World 8-3, you kind of have a different background. Finally, this one you kind of like a castle level, and as you guys just saw right now, I mentioned it in my previous parts, where it can be hard if you're Super Mario facing the Hammer Brothers because you're too big. Like, as you saw right there, I try to duck and like kind of dodge their hammers, but they just ended up going forward because they can still walk forward and you can't. Like, if you duck, you know, you're ducking, you're not doing anything else. You can't move side to side. And here, got hit again. And as you see right there, you know, I'm Small Mario, so I am dodging and I'm moving from left to right at the same time. So in the end, it's a bit better. And here you have to, if you don't have Big Mario, the level kind of gives you a big, you know, forget you, and puts not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Hammer Brothers you know, one right after the other. You only saw 2 there because I died. As I said, karma can be a real pain in this game, especially with the Koopa Troopa shells. And I got hit because I suck. No, I don't suck. I just got really unlucky. But anyway, the whole point, even if you're Super Mario, a big hint to get rid of those Hammer Brothers is to use this. Oh, I guess we're not there at that part yet. But you use the Koopa Troopa shell. You put it back into its shell, and then and I got hit again. God, I hate these guys. Anyway, you use this Koopa Troopa shell, and you want to run behind it while it's still moving. And I was too slow, so it disappeared off stage. But you basically want to use it to take out those Hammer Brothers. And like I said, there's not 1, not 2, not even 3. There's 4 of these guys back to back. One right after the other. So either you're going to have to use that Koopa Troopa shell, and even then, the Koopa shell only takes out 2 of the 4. So, you know, like, it's a pretty tricky thing to do. Anyway, here we go, guys. World 8-4, the last level. They even added the thunder effects. Look at that. They're real proud of themselves. And right away, we have a kind of hard jump. I like to just stand on the bottom ledge, as you saw right there. But you can do it on the second one, as I'll show in a little bit. I actually die. I do remember this. I die. But anyway, this is another one of those like maze levels. Just follow what I do. Just take this pipe. You come out to another room. You know you're doing it right when you, because you know, like other mazes, you'll restart at the beginning of the level. Except with this one, it's a bit more trickier because it's so huge, and that's a really tricky move that the game played off. You know, it's kind of like first time in here, you wouldn't even know that there was like a hidden block there, and I died. Stupid cheap. But yeah, you have to follow its specific order, and there's a bunch of these things, and as you saw right there, you can make it if you jump off the second to last ledge, second to last step, I guess. But you will know that you're going the right way if the place that you're going in, that you've gone to, is different. I know that they all look the same, but believe me. So right now, if I would have chosen the wrong one, I would have restarted at the first pipe that we saw coming into this room. But anyway, there's the hidden block. You gotta use it to jump up here, go down the pipe. You come up to another very similarly looking room. But the only difference is that cheeps are flying everywhere. Oh my god. And then you have to jump over this lava pit and then climb into this pipe, and then you come out and you're underwater now. Now what I like to do is go over this fire bar and then go down, because there's a blooper. And here you'll see again that I abused that programming glitch that I talked about. See? Like I just made him go off screen. So use that. And here we go. You have 2 more bloopers that are gonna come out. There's one, there's the other one. And there's gonna be fire bars. How the fire bars are in here and where they're coming from, I have no idea, but you know, whatever. It's Super Mario. None of this crap makes sense. And here we go. Like, I consider this to be the hardest part of that whole game. Because here you go, like, Hammer Brother right in front of you. And not just that. You have lava, and then you have a fireball right there. And here we go. The last battle of the game, guys. This is Bowser. He's a big friggin' turtle. And his best attack is he throws everything. Well, not everything. He throws the hammers, like the Hammer Brother, except more frequently. And he still likes to use the fire blast out of his mouth, so be careful. I've gotten to this point sometimes where I'm, like, right in front of him, and he throws a fireball right in my face and I die. But anyway, we took care of him. And what do we get? We finally rescue Princess Peach. No more toads. Finally. And we get a reward, and it is a kiss. Yay, look at Mario. He's like, oh, it's a nice kiss. That was horrible. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, thank you, Mario. The kingdom is saved. Now try a more difficult quest. Push start. And that more difficult quest is the extra that you get for beating this game. You go into what's considered like the Star World. The Star World is basically just hard mode. The reason why it's called Star World is because the only difference in the name is that there's a small star, as you can see right there, in front of everything. It's basically the same levels, except that the enemies move faster and all the Goombas have been replaced by Buzzy Beetles. There are different fire bar placements, and the ledges that you normally stand on during those little elevator parts, the little escalator elevator things that go up and down, are smaller. But besides that, that's pretty much it. I mean, the enemies move a little bit faster, but you shouldn't have trouble at all. I remember when I first played this game, the first time I ever beat it, I found out about this, you know, the hard mode, I guess. I played it the first time, guys, the first time that I ever played Star World, and I whizzed by it no problem. And the reason why is that if you're doing this all in one sitting like I did, you're gonna be so used to like playing these levels. I mean, they're the exact same levels. The only difference is the enemy place, or not enemy placement, but the enemies have been replaced and some small tweaks to the levels. But other than that, I mean, it's the same thing. And if you died as many times as I did throughout the game, and you've practiced enough with the levels, you're not gonna have a hard time. And I stop it right here because really, I mean, it's the same thing. You don't want to see me go through all that again. But anyway, guys, this is the end of my Let's Play of Super Mario Brothers. Thank you for watching. If you really liked it, please subscribe, leave comments or questions or anything like that in the comment section below, or wherever YouTube decides to put it next. And yeah, that's it. I plan on doing more Let's Plays. I want to do a wide variety of Let's Plays, so you're not just going to see me doing, you know, 2D games, you know, fighting games or platforming games. I'm going to do everything. I have, you know, a lot of different systems, a lot of different games, so you're going to be seeing a wide variety. So if you want to see a game, you can maybe leave a comment. Maybe I'll do it. But anyway, thanks a lot. I'm Johnny Crimson 2000, and thank you for watching my Let's Play, and I'll see you guys later.